Good job, good job. Yeah. There you go.
All right, I need you guys to keep the energy going. Give a round of applause for yourselves. The reason for that is you guys get a chance to pop my comedy cherry. So this is my first time doing comedy. Thank you. Usually I'm on stage hosting, and I've been on radio and television for about 21 years. So this is my first time not introducing someone else. So what I do is I usually travel around the world, taste food, get drunk, have a good time with random people, kind of like how we're doing tonight. But I'll tell you that Vietnam is one of those places that is not for the weak. You cannot come here and be insecure. Because the first time I went into a store, I was in Hanoi. I walk up to the door, I'm excited because I needed some new clothes. I walk up to the door, they meet me at the door. I don't even get inside. The lady says, no big size for you, no big size. I was like, bitch, I'm not big. I'm just like, I'm normal. Like, no big size for you. It caught me off guard because I'm thinking, I am a small. I wear a size 3 in the United States. What are you talking about? No big size for me. And I thought it was just like a one-time thing. I said, okay, she's just tripping. It's just that one. So I walk down the street, I go to another store. Again, they meet me at the door. I'm just like, damn, can I get in here first? You don't even know what I want. maybe I'm coming for lotions. You don't know what I'm coming for. Some of you don't have my size. Jeez. So since I've been here for 2 minutes, it's been rough still. I needed a new bra. So as you all can see, I'm just a little bit well endowed. It's been a struggle. So I've gone into a store and I thought they may have my size or somewhere in that region. Again, maybe I have to introduce to certain people what these are. Now these are titties. And I know that there's different levels, right? There's breasts, there's boobs, and there's titties. Once you get to the titty level, all right? So titty level, let me explain this to you. Titty level is this. This is a 34 triple D, all right? This is hard to find in the States, let alone here. They try to put me in something called a 50E. I was like, I don't even know what size, age, I don't know what part of the alphabet that's in, but I don't wear that. And obviously I had to introduce to them, again, I understand that most of your boobs are sewn into the bras, because when I went to the store, that's all I see. I'm just like, oh, okay, so these bras already have the titties in them. It's like, okay, so that's where we're getting these from. No worries, I understand. So, since I've been here, I just had to recalculate my expectations for clothes, food, people, and dogs. We'll say that. I'm not a dog person, I'm vegetarian, been a long time, haven't had meat, no pun intended. And so within that, dogs, kind of roaming the streets, and I'm just like, okay, so I don't eat dogs, I don't fuck with animals, I don't wear them. But since I've been here, I've learned to acclimate to them. So I have a friend, we'll say his name is Tom. And Tom and his girlfriend, we'll start here. One, please do not date below your level. Now, I'm not saying you've done this. I think you upgraded with him. Okay, so good job. Good job. All right. So she helped you out. All right. You need to tell her thank you. All right. So I have a friend, and I looked at his roster of women he's dated in the last several years, and I said, clearly you have a type, bro. I need you to stop. Okay. Your type is the chick that nobody would give a look at ever again, the one that you see her at the bar and you intentionally try to hide and make sure she doesn't see you. One of those. He decided to marry her. She had a threesome of some sort with some guy and a lady, and the guy is married. It was too much going on. So he catches her at the house in their bed. Now he calls me. Every time some shiznit happens, he always gives me a call. He's like, well, Sid, I'm so mad. I said, Tom, just get back in the car. Just go. No, I'm not going without my dog. Fuck the dog. Leave the house, bro. He's like, no, I'm not leaving without my dog. I gotta go in. I'm gonna be in there just for 5 minutes. Yeah, I promise you, 5 minutes. I'm going to the house. I said, okay. You call me back in 5 minutes. I look on Facebook Live. This MF is on Facebook Live. It's 5 police cars, and he's inside the house. I'm just like, bro, you were just supposed to get the dog. What are you doing? They're arguing. He's banging on the door, crying. He's running through the house. I'm like, and through all of this, I still don't see the damn dog that you went in for. I don't understand. So I feel like there was a relationship he had with the dog that was just very unhealthy. So just for you all next time, just leave the damn dog, okay? Please and thank you. Find something else. Another thing I thought about since I've been here too, karaoke. So, yes. Like karaoke fans, I'm definitely a karaoke person. So anytime I go to a new city, I have to christen it with a karaoke song. All right, I live in Vegas, which let me pause here and say this. Since I've been in Ho Chi Minh is like a watered down Vegas. This is Vegas. All of this with the lights, the people, and without the strippers. That's what you all are missing. No strippers, you know, kind of waters it down. I'm missing the action a little bit. Are there strippers somewhere?
Yeah.
Well, where you at?
Japantown.
Okay.
Japantown.
We'll talk after.
Yeah.
We'll have a conversation. We'll talk because I'll tell you. So a couple weeks ago, I went out to a jazz bar. There was no jazz. I don't know if they were playing Tejano music. It definitely wasn't jazz. British guy comes in. We start having a conversation. I'm just like, hey, there's another jazz bar. Let's go there. You down? You coming or no? He's like, well, I don't want to. Look, you coming or not? Well, yes, I'll come. Okay, so we proceed. We club hop. Now keep in mind, this guy, he's like 6'4", he's 67 years old, he's from London. So club hopping is a little bit different, hanging out with somebody that's 67 versus, 37. All right, so we proceed down the street, and I don't know what catches his eye, because as you know, the streets, there's a lot of shit happening out here. I don't know why this couple that was sitting on the side of the street caught his eye, but she was down there trying to manipulate her wheelchair. I don't know. So he decides to stop and help them fix this wheelchair. Now, what I have learned since I've been here in Vietnam is you always record everything because some shiznit is always going to happen. So I just break out my phone as I do, and I'm just recording because I want to see where this is going. So he's, down there fixing the wheelchair and trying to help her, and then out of the corner of my eye, I see something. And I'm looking, and I said, up, mouse. Now keep in mind, I'm recording, and I have to take off because I'm leaving you. I don't know what's about to happen with you, the mouse in this wheelchair, but it doesn't involve me. I know that. So I take off and chuck him the juices and say, hey, that's on you. I'm still recording. Let me tell you what happens. So the mouse gets in on the action. So it's the lady, my man trying to help him, the wheelchair. Now the man that she was trying to help, he has no legs. One of my friends, I posted the video because of course I had to. So one of my friends, he says, well, I'm really upset at the guy just sitting on the corner. Like, what was he doing down there and the rat and all this? I said, the man doesn't have any legs. You do know that, right? Oh, my bad. I'm like, right. He was like, he just wasn't getting up. He didn't want to help him back himself back to the chair. I'm like, bro, he can't get back in the chair. So the mouse gets involved in this situation. The guy's like, oh, where? Stomp. And he takes his raw foot and stomps on the mouse and does a 1-2 step and just swings it out. And I was like, straight savage. I was like, okay, I know who I'm fucking with tonight. I was like, all right. I don't have to worry about anything. I'm hanging with him. I don't know where we're going, but I'm with him. We can hit all the streets. Because he literally just stepped on the mouse and just kicked it and proceeded back into helping with the wheelchair. I was like, my God, I'm with you tonight. All right, so I'll say this. During my time here with this karaoke situation, while I was out in Vegas, my favorite song to do is Proud Mary. It's a classic Tina Turner song. Yes, all right, with all of the moves. If you know Tina Turner, she's going to hit her choreography, do a little shimmy in the back, love it, right? I put on a performance. I cannot sing at all, but you will see me dance on top of tables, maybe give a few lap dances here and there. I don't know, depends on how I feel, how many vodka tequilas I've had at that time. Uh, a mezcal gin, whatever you want to call it. And so on this particular day, it was my friend who was in town from Detroit. I went up on stage. Now, I've done this song like 50 times before. I know how it feels. But 2 days later, I was lying in the bed and I was like, man, my neck is a little sore. Arm is a little sore. I was like, okay, I know I'm seasoned. I may not look as old as I am, but I was like, okay, can I not perform anymore? Perform like I'm Tina. Can I not perform anymore? Is this my last song? Are my days over? Well, it got so bad I had to go to the hospital. And they shot me up with something that made my body cry. I wasn't crying, my body cried. And said, bitch, you are having a day today. Let's not do this shit again. It was so bad, they put me into a wheelchair and had to wheel me in the back. Now, when you get to the reception and they ask you, well, what happened? Were you into a car accident? Did you get hit by, was this a work incident? What happened to you? I leaned over, because I can't move my neck. I leaned over, I said, I was doing karaoke. You know how you whisper? You know how you do dumb shit? And so you just gotta whisper, I was doing karaoke. What was that, ma'am? What was it? I said, I was singing Proud Mary. Oh, okay. You can tell how they tried not to laugh. You know how like the reception wants to, oh, right now, we're gonna help you in just a minute. And they turn around and just start laughing in the back. So we're going down the aisle. The person wheeling me down the aisle, he's like, so ma'am, I feel like at this point, y'all messing with me. Because this is the 4th person that has asked me, what happened to you? You know what happened. You read the paperwork. You just wanted to hear me say it out loud again. So he's like, so ma'am, were you hit or like, what happened? And so this is me in the wheelchair. I leaned like this. I said, I was doing Proud Mary karaoke, all right? He looks, he's like, he literally just starts busting out laughing. I said, at least the other people respected me. You respect me, okay? I performed that night. I did a hell of a show. He's like, ma'am, I'm sure you did. Now I'm gonna wheel you back here and we're just gonna like jump just a little bit more, all right? You know better next time. I'm just like, thanks so much, as if I needed that. So, moral of the story is I probably won't be doing karaoke here. If you see or hear about some random black lady that had to go to the hospital because she was doing karaoke, you already know it was Sid Simone. Thank you so much for being here tonight.
Well, thank you so much.